Hey everybody, welcome to the Dirt Road Grocery Store. Today I'm going to be showing you how easy it is to put up green beans. They're easy to grow. You usually do it in kindergarten. They slap a green bean in a wet paper towel, put it in a Ziploc bag, and slap it on the window, and you have green beans. So easy. Get them snapped. The difference that I'd like to show you is cold packing. When you cold pack a green bean, all you do is you take the raw green bean, putting it in the warm jars, filling it with clean boiling water, putting the lid on there, and then pressure cooking it. When you hot pack them, you actually have to blanch them ahead of time. Blanch them with a little salt water, more clean boiling water, and then pressure cooking all that. So, easiest part about this, you take your hot jar, green beans. When you're raw packing, depending on what you're raw packing, with green beans, you want to pack them tight. Cram them all in there. Pack them as tight as you can. With green beans, you want to leave about an inch of headspace. That means on the top of the jar, if you have a little measure, you usually come with any kit, leave about an inch. That's just because you're going to have fluids and salt and everything in there. So per pint, it's a half a teaspoon salt. You're going to put that in there. Put some clean boiling water. You have half a teaspoon of salt. I like to put it in before I put my water. Just makes it easier because then it goes down in the jar. Then, normally I would do this all in one spot. Take your clean boiling water, which just means clean is from a separate pot. Fill up your jar. And again, you're leaving about an inch headspace all around. So everything's about an inch deep. After you put everything in your jar, take a wet paper towel or napkin. Actually, I skipped a step. You want to get all your air bubbles out. You can buy a little kit with all your little canning supplies in there. Basically, you want to get all the air bubbles out so when it pressure cooks, you don't have all that excess air escaping. Now you take a wet paper towel, clean the rim off, and you get your soft lid. And by soft, you're just warming up your lids ahead of time. I use a little magnet to get them out of the hot water. Put it on there. Tighten it to finger. I think it's finger tightness is what they call it. You just tighten it. You don't want to take a wrench or anything. Then you put it in your pressure cooker. Once you have them all filled up and in your pressure cooker, you would take your lid, lock it down, and then let it pressurize. You're going to pressurize it 20 minutes at 10 pounds per pressure. Anybody who's used a pressure cooker kind of sort of already know what's going on. Your weights come 5, 10, 15 pounds. So you would let it steam for 10 minutes. Once the little pressure valve is popped up, put your little, I don't even know what it's called. I call it a jiggler. Put your little jiggler on there. Wait till it starts moving. Once it starts moving, your countdown starts. Then you go 20 minutes at 10 pounds per pressure. Once it's done, pull it off your heat. Let it come, let the pressure drop on its own. Don't touch the toggle, it'll explode. Then that's it. Once you're done, once the pressure is dropped, open the lid. You don't really want to pull your jars out because you can reduce the pressure and temperature so much your jars will actually explode. Let everything come down to temperature naturally. And then when you're done, you'll hear all your little tops popping. That means everything's sealed. Don't really fidget with them for about 24 hours. Then you have green beans. And they'll last a few years on a shelf. Just keep them out of direct sunlight. I have a shelf over here where I put all my jars and everything lasts a couple years. Super easy. So much easier to cold process than heat packing everything. Saves you steps. You don't have to blanch it. If you're hot packing, you're going to have to blanch it, cook your separate boiling water, everything. I just prefer it. You can do it with green beans, just about any pea. There's a lot of stuff. Get yourself a little Canon book. Check it out. That's it. If you have any questions, type them in the box below, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Rex is probably in the frame. Jumping around.